In this issue of Fashion Classics, turn back the clock to 1996. It was a year that the men played to win.
I've always tried to do clothes that are cool.
I started modeling probably when Surfing Magazine decided to use girl surfers.
Mix it all together and hopefully you come out somewhat hip and happening.
One of the top male models of 1996 was Belgian star Mickey Hart. But Mickey wasn't just a knockout on the runway.
I used to compete for years, and when I started modeling, I realized there's no way I could do both at the same time because it's too risky for the injury. The next day you have a job, well, here goes the job. I've taken a lot of blows. My nose has been smashed a few times. I once got into fights, like when I was very young, and I realized how vulnerable I was. For me, anyway, the important thing is not really the fighting anymore. I used to do it, but now it's the workouts. Three minutes, 1 minute break, 2 minutes. Whole training goes like that. Skip ropes, punch the bags, speed bags, punch the back, spar. Even the world champions, 3 minutes, 1 minute break. Now these are bag gloves, but they're big, they're heavy. They're made so your arms get really their workout that they need. So you get very small gloves, and it's way faster. There's more punch. But those, when you work with them and you take them off, fast as lightning. Okay. It's a speed bag, good for timing, coordination. Basically, you have to watch. You hit the ball. The harder you hit it, the faster it goes.
It's not that easy. Mickey is, he's a beautiful man, and he's a tough one, too. He kicks like a mule. Mickey's a tough guy. He can take care of himself. He knows that if he hurts his face, he hurts his own wallet.
Victory! You got it!
I got picked up on the street, the usual cliche. It's exciting, it's something different. I think there's no other job that I could compare to it. Everything was so strange for me, it was so awkward. Come out of a very normal world, down to earth, and you come into this glamorous fashion scene. If I wouldn't be a model, I'd probably still back home in Luxembourg, in Brussels, and be going on with my everyday life. Most important is that it doesn't affect your personality. After all, I have nothing to be so proud about. I didn't write a book, I didn't make a fabulous song. I'm a model.
He became one of the hallmarks of 90s American style. Ralph Lauren, a designer who knows his sport. Inspired by his own active lifestyle, Ralph Lauren meets the fashion challenge season after season.
I've always been known for American sportswear and sort of timelessness. It's the way the clothes are cut and the way, it's the point of view of what I want to say, but it's about class that is timeless, and I've always tried to do clothes that are cool, that you can wear these things with jeans anytime. It doesn't have a date.
any real woman walking down the street, anybody who lives in the country. There's something for everybody, but it's very straightforward. You know what you're wearing. There's no tricks. You don't have to think about it. It's on, you go.
I thought it was very classic and simple, yet quite funky at the same time.
I really admire the way Ralph works with his crew, where he asks anybody around him what he thinks. It's a very interesting chemistry that goes on here. I think that the people that are here enjoy being in the situation. I think that in a way there's a feeding from one to the other. There's a nurturing that goes on.
My goal is always to be myself, but always improve, and try to reach another height if I can, or another level to be stimulating.
Ralph made fashion headlines in 1996 with his Polo Sport line, inspired by the 90s ongoing commitment to fitness.
I think sportswear and Polo Sport is what I really believe in. Well, it's stylish in that you keep moving new shapes. You're paying attention to what people need. You're paying attention to extreme sports. You're paying attention to every part of the athletic world. And you're seeing the needs, and you're inspired by new color and new fabrics. And I think what's most exciting is fabric and high tech and sensibility of durability and how to wear things that breathe.
I love sport. Sport is me, because I wear that when I go to the gym, so that's definitely my number one thing.
That was a lot of hard work. Waking up at sunrise and finishing at sunset for about a few days straight. But it was great. We had a lot of fun. I really liked the commercial. It came out really great.
In 1996, Ralph also launched Polo Jeans, featuring his established superstars Tyson Beckford and Bridget Hall.
We've been doing it for a while now. We did a commercial. We shot the labels for the jeans, where they got little pictures of us on there.
Well, I love doing their campaign. It's really not. They got really great clothes. Their jeans are fabulous, you know, and their clothes are really cool. I really like them. T-shirts, and it's my style.
Every year you got to really go out and do it, and I think you know, my goal always is to try to be new and exciting.
Do you remember who was making the sunglasses of choice in 1996?
Ray-Ban.
As the world gathered in Atlanta, Georgia for the 1996 Summer Olympics, Ray-Ban joined the celebration.
We're in the underground Atlanta in the Ray-Ban flagship store, which is the first Ray-Ban store worldwide, and tonight is the big night.
Hey, we're here for the Olympics, and we're here for the opening of the Ray-Ban store. It's the first time the brand's ever been in retail, and it's an expression of what the brand stands for, and we're having a great time.
Ray-Ban. And the whole environment in the store is supposed to be real chic and cool. I'm really trying to reflect the essence of what the brand's about, but doing it in a really interactive way, and there's loads of exhibits and museum pieces around the store, which really allows consumers to get to really interact with the environment.
This is Baskin-Robbins, right? We'll have 2 scoops of cherry.
Ray-Ban is all about seeing and being seen, and obviously tonight is very much about being seen.
Celebrities and athletes alike gathered to celebrate the '96 opening ceremony. Cashing in on the big business of celebrity product endorsement, opening night at the Ray-Ban boutique was the place to be.
Look how cool they look. I I mean, look, I can wear them at night and still see. I've always worn Ray-Bans. They're great sunglasses. Never go anywhere without my sunglasses.
I'm not into that whole image thing, but I mean, I think sunglasses are great. I'm into them personally because I just like wearing them, and you know, it's good for your eyes, and you know, it's fun.
Oh boy! You know, it's one part fashion, one part eye protection, and 2 parts cool. Mix it all together, and hopefully you come out somewhat hip and happening.
So you got to keep working at what's hip and what's cool, and you got to keep changing. But there are certain things about the brand that you don't want to change. You can't change the quality. You can't change the durability. These are products that are going to be around for a while. These are not glasses you're going to buy for a year or two and they're gone. So you got to make sure those elements are always there.
Glasses now.
Yeah, we decided to do a little bit of apparel. It's the first time we've ever done that, and it's getting a really hot reaction. People think it's really fun. It's a brand that's got a lot of character, and so people like to wear it.
We tried to come up with a really young, fresh, innovative approach. Part of the equity and heritage of Ray-Ban that consumers continually tell us about the brand is that Ray-Ban means young, fun groups of people in desirable situations and settings.
The 96 Ray-Ban ad campaign, shot in and around LA, featured Hollywood's rising stars of the time.
I shot one whole roll and there was no film in the camera. This shoot, because we're using actors, a lot of the things that we came up with are kind of scenarios, and so I make up a little scene, come up with a few lines of dialogue, and then we just try to improv off of that.
Hi, I'm Malia Jones. I'm a surfer model from Hawaii. I started surfing when I was probably before I could walk, I would think. My mom and my dad both surf, and I have 2 little brothers that surf, so I've always known how to surf.
In 1996, Malia made headlines.
I started modeling probably when Surfing Magazine decided to use girl surfers for their swimsuit issue instead of regular models that just modeled, and it just all started from there. The shoot for Elle, we did it in Maui. Yeah, I never thought I'd be surfing in a Chanel suit, that's for sure. 98, okay. And the shape shoot was fun too. You know, you couldn't do anything sexy, you just had to be strong. This is Mademoiselle. That's the French magazine, and that's from the Surfing Magazine swimsuit issue. That's the same thing, just more of the Surfing Magazine thing. And we got the surfing, my favorite pictures, because I don't know, who else has those in their book, right?
Malia also dabbled in design.
Pink Mafia is a company that I'm designing for. It's active sportswear for girls or women, young ladies. It's comfortable and it's young, and that equals sexy. So I think that's the main focus of the company. Girls are deciding that they want to actually go out in the water and surf, and not just sit on the beach and watch their boyfriends. And now, every single time I go out in the water, there's a girl out there, and it's great, because when I first started, there was nobody for me to look up to as a surfer and actually, you know, just hang out with the girls. And now there are, and that makes me happy to see. I'm in New York right now, but I realize there's no surf here in the Hudson River, so this is the next best thing at Chelsea Piers, which is supposed to be a really good sports center. Let's check it out. This place not only has an ice skating ring, they have 2 ice skating rings, so I want to go check out the league hockey. Woo! I want to play ice hockey. This is Blade's Pro Shop next to the ring. We're gonna check out what the pros use. I wanna try the hockey mask on. Watch out, little hockey league. Well, there's the driving range for the golfing. We're gonna go try and hit some golf balls. Let's go. And how do I hit a golf ball? Wow, it went really far. I hate golf.
Let's go get a lesson.
I'm ready to go downstairs. Okay, now that I've had my little lesson, I think I can hit the ball this time. Is this like on American Gladiators? This is the part where I die. I like it. Climbing walls are fun. I can't. Ah! As long as you have someone holding you at the bottom. Okay, so right now I'm in the exclusive sports club at this pier, and I heard that somewhere there's sand, so we're gonna go find it. This is a serious wall. Gonna dive in. I think this is the only sand in New York. Is it? Is this the cleanest sand in New York? It's the cleanest sand in New York. Yes, the future is wide open. I do want to travel a lot and just take my surfing as far as it'll go, you know, improve myself in that area and just keep doing Pink Mafia and, I mean, keep doing it. I just started it, right? So just see where that goes and just do my best at whatever comes next, I guess.
It's just like jazz. Jazz is the only true American form of music, and denim is the only true American form of fabric. I mean, denim is 100% American, and that's, you know, that's what people fall in love with.
The world has been falling in love with denim for over 100 years. Though it actually originated in France, it was American innovation that wove simple cotton fabric into a way of life. One of the biggest names in denim is Swift. Though it's not a household name, it should be. Since 1882, Swift has produced the denim for some of the world's most well-known jeans.
We produce for just about everybody. Our customers, you know, our customers range from Calvin Klein, Guess, Girbaud, Replay, Diesel, Levi's. I should have said Levi's first because they're our king. Probably our biggest success is that we don't just make one fabric, we make a family of products. We're leaders in a few different areas. Black, the first one is black. We are the leaders of black denim, and we do not stop producing black denim. We're the leaders of color. We do soft, beautiful colors. The American consumer understands touch before they understand appearance. I mean, Americans love to touch. They like the softness, and that's a real big trend right now, to have it soft. Swift is probably one of the masters at that. You know, that's something that we really we pride ourselves on, is that we're able to create really soft denim. People are getting more and more interested about where the denim comes from and how it's made. We finally got to talking to this company who does recycling of soda bottles, and we found a way to melt down the bottles and turn them into yarn. And we put into a product called Soda Pop Denim, which every pair of jeans has about 6 2-liter bottles of soda in it. It feels and looks just like a regular pair of jeans. The Roe Report. It was a survey. It was like 40,000 people. It was a worldwide survey. And the top things that we were known for in America is cigarettes, TV commercials, movies, and denim, blue jeans. Blue jeans was #1.
And because of a renewed designer interest in the 90s, the status of denim moved from a basic fabric to a fashion fabric, showing up everywhere from high-fashion runways to home furnishings.
Whatever Claude Montana does and whatever Jean-Paul Gaultier does and all those people, it's going to translate into denim. It's not an expensive fabric. It comes in all different weights. You can do anything from a tuxedo to like I said, a dog bed. I don't know anybody that doesn't wear a pair of jeans. It just works. I mean, it's very simple. It's a simple fabric. It's comfortable. It's a way of life.
London designer Jeff Griffin was behind one of 1996's growing menswear labels. He struck the right balance between function, performance, and fashion for his label Griffin.
We started off as a menswear company, really feeling that there wasn't enough real men's clothing in the market. So we decided to design down that sort of idea of like really strong men's clothing. If you go to a very functional sports shop, it's never got the style to it. Looking at like skydiving and looking at dangerous sports and thinking, let's try and cross over detailing that you get in tailoring into casual wear as well, and try and make it so it works well. This is one fabric that we're using at the moment, which is from a company in Switzerland, which is mainly for snowboarding. It looks quite good as like a reverse jacket as well. This one looks like a nylon, but it's actually a cotton with a sheen on it. It's very much like a structured shape, and how we've wanted that to look like a bulletproof vest, and the idea that it's very protective around the neck, and then it's a slimish silhouette which goes towards the body, and then shaped. But then what we've done is then taken that idea and then put it into tailoring, so you've got that same shaping of the sleeve that it bananas. Then we've crossed over from a snorkel parka and then into a tailored jacket in the same fabric.
Griffin also got attention in 1996 for his innovative internet technology.
We get so many emails of people seeing our site and saying, where can we get it from? That's the nice idea, that suddenly everyone wants to buy it from across the whole world. But our main idea was that we should get on the internet and say, look, fashion should be looking towards the future, not to the past.
Fashion Classics from 1996.